bitches.
Hey guys, and welcome back. Today I wanted to talk about Chargeblade, Savage Axe, and just how completely underrated it is in the fight against Alatreon. In a fight where you have to meet a set elemental threshold, and the high element that typically comes with Chargeblades, makes it a perfect match for the fight. If you didn't know, each weapon was scaled with a set multiplier in how it affects Alatreon with elemental damage. If you look at the chart, the Chargeblade and file damage seems to be one of the bigger nerfs in making sure there's some level of balance to the fight so that one weapon isn't performing better than others. But the thing is, Chargeblade still does a crap ton of elemental damage so fast despite the scaling and the increased topple threshold. Now let's talk about the builds. I developed two builds that focus on the Savage Axe playstyle but go about it in two different ways. The first build has a base attack of 1062, and has 1010 element, where using the Jar Ice Chargeblade, but the builds are interchangeable with the Fire and Ice Chargeblade with whatever element you need for the fight. This build comes with natural 100% affinity, which means weakness exploit isn't necessary. We run max ice attack and level 5 agitator for raw, a magazine decoration for an extra file, and protective polish for maintaining our sharpness, and runs on 5-piece Safi Jiva armor. The Chargeblade is also augmented for 1x health regeneration, and 2x element. For the second build is similar but also a little different and focuses more on the raw attack side. It uses 3-piece Safi Jiva and 2-piece Alatreon, which gives us max attack, critical eye, ice attack, critical boost, and blight resistance, along with capacity boost and protective polish. For similar reasons as the last build, we run 1 point in weakness exploit to get us 100% affinity on tenderized parts. It has a base attack of 1138, and only has 85% affinity with 960 element, which is lower than the first build. However, you can eat for elemental large and completely match the same element on the Chargeblade in this set, the same as the first set. Now for the playstyle. If you're a pro at Chargeblade, then you already know this, but for new Chargeblade enthusiasts, this is for you. First, you charge the files, then load them. The best part about this is, because you'll be using the Savage Axe, you don't need to waste your files on charging your shield. I personally tested if charging the shield made a difference in damage, and honestly I saw none. So all you have to do is load up your files and then activate the axe portion of the weapon, and you're free to just start swinging and spamming triangle. Try to avoid using circle until Alatreon topples. That way you're not wasting files. When or if you miss, you can get pretty brain dead by doing this if you're throwing Rocksteady and Temporal Mantle. Also note that in multiplayer this does toss your teammates, so try to avoid sending them flying, similar like with clusters, and try and find a free spot on the body to let loose your Savage Axe. Now I'm going to demonstrate to you just how fast Savage Axe can reach Alatreon's elemental threshold with ease.
Hunters, you got that? Those horns, you should be able to figure out which elements are effective.
In no more than 30 to 40 seconds we were able to easily topple Alatreon and reach that threshold. This creates so many possibilities and role responsibilities for Chargeblade users. With the ability to easily topple Alatreon, Chargeblade will easily become not only the best weapon to beat him with, but in also being crowd control for multiplayer. Savage Axe is beyond busted for this matchup. But that's all from me guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and found it useful. Make sure if you like the video, subscribe, and if you made it this far, type finish Buster in the comments. But until next time my Monster Hunter fam, stay classy and remember to hunt with style.